That was kind of interesting how I kind of just lunged into it. I noticed that there was one video I watched recently. Well, it was said something about sleep, but it wasn't really a sleep meditation. It's a channel about awakening and this and that, and it had relaxation music, and it was nice. It certainly brought a calm atmosphere to the video, but I did find, and there could be actually a very obvious reason, perhaps, but also just that I found that it was a little too like it wanted to make me sleepy. So, huh, that'd be good. This is something that we all experience. You know, with the passing of time, sometimes going really fast, sometimes going really slow. It's something that we all experience. I like how that looks. Can't believe I've not really noticed my hair curl like that in that way. Anywho, under my hat. Anywho, and you know, it's so we do experience it, but as the one comment says, so many great things we can talk about in this time. Let's bring the positivity. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, well that too. But how thoughts on time. I am thinking of a song, but I don't know if it's one I really want to do. And I may have done it recently, actually. On time, how thoughts on time ebb and flow and such. I threw that in just because, just randomly. Um, you know, some of my longer content. You know, if you watched it, I mean, maybe you have or have watched some of it. And I'm curious which ones, but the thought just occurred to me, like if I watched, you know, a long video, and sometimes I do, or you watch a long video, mine in general, you might be surprised sometimes how the time kind of flies. I know in making them, I sometimes experience that for sure. Um, and yeah, um, you know, it can really vary. I do want to roll a bit longer than 3 minutes because I mean, you know, that's not very long, and you know, I want to put some more content into this and possibly have some interaction. Um, that is something, you know, that you learn as a YouTube content creator is, you know, sometimes you have to have a good amount of content to go live because, you know, if you're relying on, you know, I know it's YouTube and there's so many people. If you're relying on, um, you know, uh, people to see a video and engage, I mean, yes, totally can happen. And I kind of did a good, it just happened, it just turned out that the video I did previous to this happened to kind of, I think it would be not necessary, but it was under an hour, a good video to watch, you know, just to be mindful of as you're going about life, as you're watching my content, other people's contents on YouTube. I think it's something that would be good to see. I mean, not to you know boast or whatever, but I'm curious what your thoughts are on it, and I think it was delivered well. Um, um, what was the other thing? Oh, it looks like he's laying pretty calm. Pretty good. But yes, but that's the thing. Whether it ends up being a long video or not, you know, you can never know. So I mean, you know, like I got some ideas, earlier today, and for once I didn't jump right to doing a video, which I normally don't have too much difficulty. Sometimes there's maybe a brief bit of slowness, but I actually keep the momentum going pretty good, and I don't usually have too much difficulty. Uh, only if I want to. I'm gonna put that out there too. Thinking of things to say, but some topics, it's not that there isn't a lot to say on them. They just maybe take a bit more time to craft. Like as I was doing this one, and the other day I learned how to do it during. As I was doing this one, I was listening to another one, and it kind of helped inspire the description a little bit. And somebody was there, and they're like, "Don't tell me what you were doing, just do it." Just kidding. Or maybe they were saying, "Speaking of another one, I have a whole list of it, and this is the thing." It's competition. I'd like to think hopefully friendly competition, but it is a thing. Oh, lovely sunny, hey? But so many great things we could talk about, you know, in the time that we spend together on YouTube. Let's bring positivity, love, and curiosities of living. And I like how I put that. Um, I'm just gonna, nobody's watching at the moment, so it's a good time to do it. For anybody that watches afterwards, I'd be curious, um, what you experience when you're kind of sitting thinking about time. You know, maybe when you clicked in, you already had some thoughts about it. You're going to put them hopefully. But if not, I just want to take a moment myself. I know my 30s have been different. I know my sense of time. It's amazing sometimes that I do manage because a lot of times it seems to go very very slowly. You know, and I know a lot of people aren't used to that kind of thing. Maybe they should be a little bit more used to it. Maybe they should kind of slow down in their life a bit. It's not to say that a lot of people aren't. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. Aren't like lots of people spend time online and stuff. And the viewer left, like aren't what? Oh, that's weird. I have to call him Art. Artem. No, but they. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like I'm across it. Like I'm looking there, which I've already addressed. I'm looking here, and I don't know. All right, but I don't normally notice that. Hopefully, you are noticing it. I guess maybe I've been looking at the screen too long in general. But yeah, so just I don't know. I was going to take a bit of time and just kind of think about the passage of time myself. Which reminds me, actually, I have a meditation, and I was telling somebody about it, but maybe not, about how you can kind of speak anyway, and as long as your content is good, and if you have background music or whatever, oh, what a good boy, Ethan. Then, good boy. Then, it can be an enjoyable meditation. So I actually do have one about the passage of time. I actually got a couple of really nice comments on it too. But other than that, I would say, yeah. I mean, the past number of years, not always, but mostly, it's been slow. It's been slow. Times were different then, and I'm somewhat trying to get them back. In my 20s and my younger years. Um, I'm curious, if you don't mind saying just simply how old you are, um, and what your feelings are about it. I do and don't think it's an age thing. I think it's a life thing. What you're going through in life, what you're not going through in life, will have an effect on the answer. Not in your age as to what you think about passage of time. So I don't know. I don't know if I really need to sit here and think um, about it too much. Um, but it's interesting to think of sometimes how we spend our time, and it may not be wrong. It may not be right. Um, and are there any adjustments? Is there anywhere we need to find balance? And how do we do so? What are your thoughts? I look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to keep this one nice and short. Take care.